You guys, I am live right now with Charlize Theron, my favorite action star ever. You look incredible.
That little green eyeliner, do you guys see that? That is killer. Nice. Nice, girl. Nice. I like that.
I like you. You were literally the coolest ever. You're my... Can we? Oh my God! I love it. This is amazing. No, we just did it. It doesn't matter anymore. You know, what I love about you is that you do a lot of your own stunts. I remember reading that in The Italian Job, you did so many 360s during a training week that Mark Wahlberg actually got out of the car and threw up.
Yes, he did. Yes.
So when are we gonna get to see Cipher behind the wheel? And if we are you having those conversations, Charlize?
I mean, I think there's something cool about them kind of playing against that, and that she's just kind of like all about pushing a button. But I do think if I'm lucky enough to continue this character, we'll probably branch her out into some crazy stuff. I mean, it's the Fast and Furious franchise, right? We got to get crazy with Cipher.
We got to get crazy with Cipher. What's your favorite part about playing her?
I mean, I just feel like this film, the franchise, allowed for me to come in and push beyond boundaries that I would have on a movie that when it was the first, right? I had leeways because this franchise just pushes boundaries. And so as, you know, playing a character like Cipher, it allows for you to really kind of like go wild with it. And I think maybe I would have been a little bit more reserved coming into a first film like that. But this movie allowed for me to be as crazy and as psychopathic as possible. And usually people don't allow me to do that. I have to fight for that. But they were like, yes, just the more crazy you can be, fantastic.
Listen, she is my favorite psychopath. She has killer style. I know you've been working with your hair person for over 20 years. I don't know if you worked with the same hair person from the last film, but can you tell me why you guys switched up Cipher's hair look and were you a part of that combo?
Yeah, so I actually wrapped Old Guard 2 days before I came to film this.
Favorite film.
Oh, thank you. But I had short hair. We didn't really think about a wig. That was my fault. They kind of like pushed the schedule up, and so we had to shoot it while we were there. So the only thing that we could do that was different was to cut it into a bowl cut and lighten it up a little bit because I didn't have that much hair to work with anyway. But I thought it was so perfect because, I mean, if somebody said cut a bowl cut, I'd probably punch them in the face. But for this, it felt perfect.
Everything is perfect on your head. You can literally pull off any hairstyle. We have some fan questions coming in. So Swan actually wants to know, do you think the narrative for female characters is changing and improving in action films?
I do. I really do. I mean, I feel like I myself have been a part of that, but it's not enough. You know, I think there's been a revelation with complicated women and female characters, women who are complicated and sometimes hard and abrasive and not always nice. And I feel like that's come alive during my career. I feel like in the last 10 years, we are fascinated by women being complicated. And so I feel lucky that I'm part of this changeover because it wasn't that way when I started. You know, every character I played had to be likable or you can't go too far. And we don't have those conversations anymore. But the thing that we need to work on is we need to have more availability for more women to take on those roles.
From your lips to God's ears, man. And you have been such a pioneer in that. As you guys can hear, people are screaming right now. How does it feel to be on a carpet after the craziest year we've just had?
Crazy. It's crazy. I had some friends come over and we were all like so excited to put heels on and makeup and like, my mom can't barely walk in her heels. She's like, it's been 2 years. So we're very excited to be here. Yes, thank you for letting us dress up.
That's amazing your mom's here tonight.
Yes. Yeah, she's here somewhere. She went inside.
Who are you most excited to see from the cast? And do you get to interact with most of the cast? Because, in Fate of the Furious, Cipher was sort of separate from the main cast.
Yeah, so I only worked with John. Spoiler alert. But Vin came around. I didn't see Michelle. But I love all of them. And on the first one that I did with them, they were all there. They were amazing. And they really kind of embraced me and made me feel really welcome. And I'm really grateful for that because I was very intimidated to kind of like step into this world. But they all made a point to really like embrace me, which was great.
Well, I'm embracing you. Aww. You're incredible. Thanks for stopping and talking to us. Thanks. I can't wait to see you in this film. Oh, yes, steal it.